Hi. Agent's here.
Jim, you know, it's a shame you were playing in the days before the big TV money kicked in. Player like you, I could have got you a proper deal or two.
Yeah, right. We didn't play for the money.
No, of course you didn't. Roar of the crowd, working class heroes and all that, eh? Do you draw?
Design, well, used to. I'm trying to pick it up again. It's been a while.
There he is, my #1 client.
Bet you say that to all the players on your books.
Well, that, young man, is where you'd be wrong.
Come on, tell him.
Tell me what?
As soon as you signed with me, I started putting out the feelers. Seems like you've been making quite the impression.
Well, you got me an offer?
1 or 2.
For real?
I haven't seen a kid coming out the exit trials generate this much interest in years. Now, young players like you are like gold dust, Alex. There isn't a team in the league that isn't falling over themselves to sign you after you nailed it. I've got some incredible deals on the table here. Just don't go rushing into any decisions, okay? Now, the top teams, sure, they're going to offer you more money, but you won't be getting as much game time, and it's minutes on the pitch that really develop a player. You know, take your time, okay? This is a big decision. When it comes to nurturing young talent, managers don't come much more qualified than Arsenal's. Anelka, Henry, Fabregas, Walcott. Arsene Wenger's list of successes are as long as my arm. Not to mention the fact that he's led the Gunners to 3 Premier League titles and 6 FA Cups. Success may have been a bit harder to come by of late, but their squad's chock full of stars, as well as some exciting newcomers like Granit Xhaka. Make no mistake, Arsenal will be one of the favourites for the title this season, so breaking into their first team would be a major challenge. If you want to break into a team, you could do a lot worse than Bournemouth. Manager Eddie Howe's one of the best up-and-coming managers in the league, and he did well to keep them up last season after they got promoted. You could be a key player to help them stay up again this season. And who knows, maybe even more. Winning the championship last season will give Burnley confidence as they look to establish themselves in the Premier League. Sign for the Clarets, and you'd stand a great chance of becoming a first-team regular, so long as you impress manager Sean Dyche. Could be a great platform to showcase your skills. Hard to believe Chelsea finished 10th last season after winning the Premier League the previous campaign. But with new manager Antonio Conte coming aboard after leading Italy to the quarters of the Euros, it's the start of a new era for the Blues. They've already shown their financial clout by snapping up Michy Batshuayi, but with so much attacking talent in their squad, you'd be facing some serious competition to break into the first team. Palace, a team that's trying to go places. Problem is, they were way too inconsistent last season. Signings like Andros Townsend are a statement of intent from their manager, Alan Pardew. Clearly, he's keen to add to the pace and flair he's already got. For a young lad like you, the Eagles could be a good fit. Chances are you get lots of opportunities to get minutes on the pitch. The Toffees. Got one of the most talented young squads in the division. Problem is, they've been underachieving for years. With Ronald Koeman in charge now, Everton fans will be hoping things turn around. Young players like you would fit right in with the club's emphasis on youth, and what with the club finally having cash to spend, this could be an exciting time to sign. Hull well and truly earned their place in the Premier League when they won the Championship playoffs last season. What's more, they're also one of your best bets for getting regular playing time. Impress there, and you never know whose head you might turn. Funny old game, football. 12 months ago, Leicester were almost relegated. Now they're the defending Premier League champions. You can put that down to the incredible work of manager Claudio Ranieri and the amazing team spirit they have over there. Holding on to the title is going to be a tall order, but with the team in Europe and looking to build on last year's success, and with their squad hardly the biggest, you could have a great chance of breaking into the first team. Yep, the sleeping giant of English football. But the Reds are still a force to be reckoned with. A couple of seasons ago, they lost their talismans Steven Gerrard and Luis Suarez, so they're looking for a new hero to help them back to their glory years from the 70s and 80s. Back then, they were pretty much unstoppable. Their squad's got a good mix of young players and experience, and their manager, Jurgen Klopp, has a proven track record of turning young players into stars. Word of warning, you might find yourself on the bench as much as on the pitch with all the attacking players they've got, especially now they've signed Sadio Mane and Jorginho Wijnaldum. With Pep Guardiola at the helm, City will be the team to beat this season. Club's got huge resources. They've already signed the likes of Ilkay Gundogan and Nolito, and with world-class strikers like Sergio Aguero already at the club, you'd be facing a major challenge just to get into the squad, let alone the team. But as they say never, right? Guardiola's been known to give youth a chance if a player can prove he's good enough. Just look at Kingsley Coman. Fancy helping United bring back the glory years, do you? Sure. Since Fergie left, the team has been underperforming by its own high standards. But 20 league titles don't lie, and with Jose Mourinho in the hot seat, the Red Devils are a force to be reckoned with, especially as the special ones picked up silverware everywhere he's managed. One thing you may want to think about, though, with Ibrahimovic, Rooney, Rashford, Martial already in the squad, you'd be facing some serious competition just to get onto the bench. Back in the Premier League for the first time in 7 years, Borough fans have been looking for a new hero to take their club to the next level. With plenty of match time likely if you signed for them, you'd have every chance to impress the faithful as well as boss Aitor Karanka. Somehow, the Saints keep getting better each season, even though they keep selling the top players. That's testament to the youth development setup they've got over there, which could work in your favour. Saints fans will be hoping new manager Claude Puel can keep the momentum going, and you stand a great chance of establishing yourself as a key member of his squad if you can impress him. Big on young talent, and only just falling short of winning the Premier League last season. Some of the best British players from the last 30 years have lit up White Hart Lane. Lineker, Bale, Kane. It's a great place to develop your talents, but you'll find there's plenty of competition for starting places. Manager Maurizio Pochettino's a big fan of young players like you, so you'd have a real chance to make an impression. A couple of years back, Stoke weren't exactly known for playing attractive football, but their gaffer Mark Hughes has changed all that. Teams now full of creative attacking talent like Bowen and Jed and Shaqiri. Squad depth is a problem, though. So you'd have a great chance of breaking into the first team picture at a club that's trying to go places. Sunderland. Been making a habit of surviving in the Premier League by the skin of their teeth. But if there's one thing their fans love, it's a young, talented striker to give them hope. If you're looking to make yourself a hero, the Black Cats could be a gamble worth taking. It was looking pretty ropey for Swansea last season until new boss Francesco Guidolin stepped in to steady the ship. Choose the Swans and you'll be joining a team that knows how to nurture young talent and even win the odd bit of silverware every now and then. They may not be the biggest team in the Premier League, but they are one of the best run, and you'd have an excellent chance of getting plenty of playing time there. Everyone had the Hornets down as relegation fodder last season, so a lot of people were surprised when they finished mid-table, me included. With former Inter boss Walter Mazzarri at the helm, it's the start of a new era at Vicarage Road, one you could play a major part in if you signed. Maybe you could be the key to help them finish in the top half again this season. Tony Pulis knows how to get results. Everywhere he's managed, he's turned his sides into well-drilled groups that are very hard to beat. This could be one of your best bets for regular first-team action, and who knows? Maybe you could be the player who adds some extra firepower to help the Baggies take it to the next level. New stadium, European football, an exciting squad. Hammers fans have finally got something to cheer about after years in the doldrums. They'll be hoping their team can kick on after a great season last time out. Better still, manager Slaven Bilic has an eye for young talent. Just look at Manuel Lanzini. And Hammers fans love nothing more than a local hero to get behind. You could really make a name for yourself there.
It stays in the family, eh? Who says romance is dead? I'll get the cogs turning my end and finalise the paperwork.
You deserve this, Alex.
Proudest day of my life. You signing in my old club.
Hunter's a back, Grandad.
And it gets even better, young man. Seems you and your pal Gareth have similar tastes when it comes to picking teams.
No way.
Alex, that's just brilliant.